Okay.
and it's like a lot faster, right?
Yep.
So like if you snowball, I'm sure you have to start trying to take advantage of that.
Uh-huh.
But this Hecarim, he had like a lot of tempo, and I could not match it, and I had difficulty trying to figure out like what to do to match him. Like if he's bot side, for example, and Drake stuff, we can't get it, but I also can't go top side because whatever he clears camps up there, and the enemy top laner is just so much stronger than mine, I think. So it's kind of hard to match, but overall, would like your input on just like what to do, I guess, because I feel kind of lost.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
This game is. Maybe I should make. I don't know. I'm not really a fucking content creator like Perry. Maybe I should make like a guide or something because right now this new season, it's really,
yeah,
really, really high tempo. And if you fall
hmm
behind and waste like before, I always yell at people wasting time. That's nothing new. But
hmm
now if you waste time, I'm pretty sure it's really
you're
bad.
fucked.
You're really hard. If you spend
Oh
20
yeah.
seconds hovering a lane and get nothing, while the enemy general got a full clear off, you are fucked. You are completely fucked. So that's why full clearing now is like better than ever.
hmm
Just because if the enemy jungle doesn't full clear and you do, you have a guaranteed advantage. Like it doesn't matter if they get a kill, you're just up so much tempo. Because now even if they
Okay.
got a kill with the tempo advantage you have, you should get a future kill because you should be able to gank a lane that he can't show up to.
Sure.
Also, this early
Okay.
game in this game, I feel like every game goes to late game because everyone's bad. So I used to tell people to do 5 minute dragons, or 6 minute dragons. Now that's emphasis is even more. Getting early dragon is
Yeah.
so important. Because every
hmm
single game goes to late game for some reason. Okay, got a full clear, got a war in the jungle, got crab, break call to Krug, you're here on time, perfect sauce.
hmm
Full clear
I built
again.
Triforce too instead of like Cosmic Drive.
Okay,
So I guess it scales better, and I think there's more AP on my team.
it scales
Or I just
worse,
felt like going
but
Triforce
it
Drive.
scales
Oh,
worse,
way worse.
but you're stronger earlier,
Mm,
which is fine.
okay,
AP is his best.
got it.
AP is Volibear's best scaling, but AD is his best early game. I mean this smite was like I'm not one to
It was bad.
critique smites, but this is like egregious. You smited it at
Yeah, I think I actually fat fingered
you
it
yeah
too, but
at
yeah,
1200. It's not even like close.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even like you know.
hmm
But anything, that's not even the point. You shouldn't even think
Aside
about
from
smite.
that,
When you see this, like, okay, you start fighting,
yeah.
and you see I'm full HP, okay, or okay, I'm 70%, and their jungle is full. You're never even thinking about finishing it. You're just thinking about killing them, because like it's not gonna be 50-50 if you kill them, right? And also you see Vega's in our tower, and Miles is coming, so now it's a 4v3. It's a 4v3, and you guys are already winning your 3v3. Their jungle is lower than your jungler, right? So why would you? There's
hmm
no point to even hit this dragon. You should be just press Eing them to poke them, and then waiting for mouse to come in, and then once your Q's back up, you're gonna Q Fosh on someone. You shouldn't even want to be hitting this right now, right?
Okay,
Because like it's 4v3, you see mouse coming, right?
right.
Keep in mind Hecarim's a mobile champion. That champ takes Ghost, not Flash, so like that guy can't really walk up; he'll just die. So you just played way too fast. Just need to chill out. I reckon
hmm
anytime you have an advantage, you have to recognize you have an advantage. When you have a disadvantage, that's when you have to force and play crazy, right? When you have an advantage, that's when you can
Yeah.
just chill out. So it's
hmm
uh, I think step one is recognizing which situation you're in, right? Do I need to
hmm
chill or do I need to force? And then once you recognize the situation you're in, then you play accordingly, which is do I go crazy mode or do I just chill? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why you're spinning camps here.
Skipping. I think just because I thought they were kind of pushed up down there, and then Miles was rotating with me, so I'm like, oh, maybe. But I don't think it works out.
It works. They just didn't need you. They just didn't
It
need
doesn't
you.
work. Okay.
If they're hitting about Miles hard into NATO, it's already done.
I guess I got the gold off it, but other than that,
Yeah, yeah.
not much value. Here comes Vagar, Hecarim, and I think we die here too. I don't really remember. Yeah.
Maybe you're using your Q to peel. Like again, it's the same thing. Identify here.
hmm
Is this? Are we um trying to live here? Or are we trying to fight them here?
Live. We're trying
Okay.
to get out.
So then there's two types of ways to play. When you're playing defensively, you're using your you're using your E as poke, you're using your E to slow, you're using your Q to CC and peel, right? Now when you were
hmm
playing to, if you're to answer or playing to fight here, then you play the opposite. You use your E on your Q. You try to QE dive in their backline. You try to ult in. You try to kill a target. You know, there's
Mhm.
ways. It's the exact same thing as Dragon. There's ways to play fights defensively and slow. There's ways to way to play fights fast. Here, this is a defensive slow. So you're using your CC spells. You're using slow and your Q's as stun defensively. So Hecarim wants to dive in. Guess what? If he ults in, we're gonna instantly Q right now and go stun him. So right now when he's under tower,
Mm,
he's under tower now. You Q him,
okay.
he's dead. He's gonna get queued into a fucking Nami bubble or whatever, into take 4 tower shots. Into he's gonna also your E's right now, but you'd E right here and then Q, and now he's gonna E your E and your Q and your W and you also damage under tower and 2 tower shots. He's dead. Now there's 1 for 1. Hecarim
Mhm.
died, Malzahar died, sick, and then we leave out. So if you're gonna play defensively, use your Q defensively, right? If you're gonna play aggressively, you use your Q aggressively. You use your Q aggressively. Like Qing and Karma, E and Karma is saying I want to kill. I'm not. It doesn't say I want to live. Doesn't say I want to save my teammates. It says I want to kill Karma. That's what it says. But that's an aggressive way to
Mhm.
play, right? So it's actually the exact same point as before. You have to recognize are we playing defensively or aggressively, and then there's always always a defensive line and an aggressive line. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yep. Yeah. So just using my spells incorrectly.
Yeah. And I don't like
The offensive
I don't like to
sure.
just say like um I like to take steps because a lot of times when people mess up mechanically, they just assume it's like it's micro, it's mechanics. I consider this like I consider when you have to think about your spells, I consider it like macro mechanics. And so
Mhm.
this I wouldn't call this like you mechanically failed. I would call this your brain failed because it's not that your fingers didn't press the buttons correctly. It's that you're not thinking about when and how
What
do
I
I
want to do.
yeah when and how do I press my buttons.
Okay.
You know.
So earlier then, instead of going down there, do you think I should have ignored that completely?
No, you still be here same time. I'm just saying like here like I just do Gromp. I'd be on Wolves right now,
Yeah.
and now I'd be on Gromp, and now I'd be here same time to help my teammates escape. You know, so
Yeah. I think.
you'd be at the exact same spot. You just have 2 more extra
Right.
camps,
Right.
and then you know it's so
So farming would have been better than just going down just for that one kill.
yeah. I mean it's not guaranteed. I
You
mean if
think?
it's guaranteed kill, sure, but this is not guaranteed. Where there's just a ward in the river somewhere. There's a ward here. There's a ward
Right.
here. There's just you know you don't have
Mhm.
flash Q. If you had flash Q, maybe you know, but you don't have flash Q, so there's a ward right now. They just walk away, right? What's guaranteed about this, right?
Right.
That's why you know my rules. I don't go for ganks unless it's guaranteed. This is definitely not guaranteed.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
And you'd have another option if you did Wolves Gromp, and then here you notice that these guys like let's say you're here right now, and then you notice these guys are
Uh-huh.
ganking. Then you have 2 options to save them, or you can just cross map and do grubs on spawn. You know that
Okay.
doesn't that also look pretty good? Imagine you're right now. Imagine right now you're here, and you see
Yeah.
this, and you're just oh nice free grubs, and then maybe you gank top
Mhm.
after, right?
Right. That's fair. Okay.
Something I was gonna like I want I'm probably not gonna make a guide, but if I was to make a guide, that's the thing I would the number one thing I would say in this new season, this
Yep.
applies to everyone here, everyone pay attention, is I now subconsciously am attracted to pivot points. Let's say there are 5 different plays to do: gank top, gank bot, and they all look good. Gank mid, right?
Mhm.
Go here or go here. I subconsciously, if I don't know which one's the best one, I click this one or this one because there's nothing. The best way to play this new season is to put yourself in pivot points. Pivot points are central map positions that you can now adapt and change to. From here I can gank top, I can gank mid, I can invade top, I can invade his, I could do this, right? It's putting yourself in central positions on the map to then react to what the enemy does and go anywhere you want, right?
Mm.
So you can say by farming here, this is a more central. So I have 2 options: gank bot or go here. Unless the bot gank is guaranteed, I will now always default into here because I can respond to what he does. So in this case, I'm not even going to the camps because it's camps. I'm going camps because it's a more central position on the map. And if they do a bad play here, I am not faster to trade here. I'm not faster to gank top. I'm not faster to invade and take a stop side camps and trade. You know. Uh, so that's like a really good way now to just play the game is just completely center yourself, right? Unless it's a guaranteed play bot, just center yourself on the map as a jungler. And if the enemy jungle is ever slow, ever over ganks, ever overstays, you're going to get a guaranteed advantage in some other shape or form. Does that make sense? The game is just too high paced now. Like you can't get anything for free. There is always, even if he gets a triple kill bot, he is going to lose something. There is no guaranteed win play. You are going to be either lose your camps or be slower to top side or lose grubs. There's always a give and take in League now, right? There always has been, but now it's even more emphasized, I'd say, with how fast the pace of the game
Mm.
is. Okay, does this make sense?
Kind of.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, don't overthink it.
uh,
Honestly, to simplify, dumb it down. We could go back to the steps. Don't skip camps if it's not guaranteed play. This is not
yeah.
guaranteed because they are not 1 HP. They
Hmm.
could have wards anywhere. And B, if you're ever unsure about where to be on the map, prefer this central zone over the sides. Okay, that's the two. Make sense? Makes more sense.
I think so. And you want to put yourself in those central spots where either your camps are, right? Just
Yes.
so you can
Yeah. Yeah. Like
fall
obviously,
back to like, oh, let's get some gold,
yeah.
right?
That's why the two best camps to always open to are wolves and raptors because they are the most central position and they you know. So in this case, if you had raptors are dead and wolves are up, then we'd open to wolves.
Hmm.
Okay, but we are going to clear up now.
Yeah.
I think it's just really, really simple. Um, you have no ult. Trundle no ult, Miles no ult, you have no ult, right? So I pull this right now. Why not do like Krugs and then Raptors, and by then your ult's up in 20 seconds. By then Miles ult's back up. By then Trundle ult's probably back up, right? So just to your
Mhm.
camps. And while you're on your camps, if he killed this, if he killed this, then after Raptors you'll just again. There's always a cost. If he's doing this, then where is he not? I mean, then he's not bot side, right? So you could do Krugs Raptors. If it's still here, then you'll fight it with your ults up. If it's gone, then you'll do Raptors into that bot with your ult, right?
Sure.
And he can't counter gank it because he stops it on grubs, correct?
Yep.
Because
Yeah, I
again,
think I was trying to play it slow, and I figured, oh, it's like a 3v2, but not anymore because Vagar's coming. But
mm, I mean,
yeah.
don't forget, anytime you go for a fight, you should always go for the fight based off an advantage. There is not a single advantage you can tell me you have here. You don't have ult advantage, you don't have flash advantage. You're down a level. You're level 7. He's level 8. If you look at mid
Mhm.
items, your mid's down items. There is not a single lane here that is stronger than the opponent. Mid strong, weaker, jungle's weaker. Maybe your top stronger, but he's not like strong enough to make up for your two weaknesses, right? Yeah, like um, this is 19. This is 2200 gold in stats. This is 900, 2000. I guess you guys are actually the exact same items, but he's level 8, you're level 7.
Yeah.
Then obviously this is really, really apparent. And then this is even 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 900. Actually, he's stronger. So top has stronger items, mid has stronger items, and jungle is even, but you're down level. So they're actually all three lanes are
Mhm.
stronger. And you have all three ults down, right? So there
Okay.
is not, again, if you're ever going to a fight, you want to take fights based off advantages. You had no advantage there. So therefore, no fight. Okay? That's why
Sure.
that trade line of just doing Krugs Raptors, and if he does grubs and you cross map, would be like wonderful, you know? Because now once you have your
Hmm.
Triforce, then you could force fights.
Yeah. Jesus, he's so fucking fast. I think I just tunnel vision. I think I can kill him, but I think I just die here. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. It was just bad. That was just bad. So
Yeah.
wasn't worth it. I should have just went to camp see it, but
Yep. 4 camps up, but
not much to say about that.
yeah,
So
you say I'm not. I don't, if you say it, I don't have to say it for you. That's well
yeah, just
that's not.
just yeah,
No, no, that's how I
my
always do it.
bad.
No, no, it's all good. If the student can identify it,
Um,
then what? Then I will not just be a fucking mom and nag you.
yeah, I think
I
yeah, I
think it's
just
it's kind of
have no
similar to
words.
the early game points, but so I was telling you the early game points in a mechanic sense. Now I'll say in the macro sense. In the early game points, I was asking you to identify two fights. Is this a winning fight or losing fight? And the fight
Mhm.
was winning, play slow. Fights winning, play fast. Fights losing, play slow. Right? Always
Yeah.
opposite, other way around. If it's fights losing, play fast. Fights winning, play slow. Um, now that's in a fighting standpoint. Now I'll tell you the same exact logic, but in a macro standpoint. Is the game in a winning or losing position here?
Losing, like
Yeah,
a hard
yeah.
losing.
So when you're going for like this, that means you know that Hecarim is way stronger than you, and
Mm.
any fight Like he's a part of, you'll lose. Like if you take a 2v2 top, and he shows up, you lose. If you go for 2v2 mid
Hmm.
and he shows up, you lose. 3-3 same thing. So now this is operation. Ignore the Hecarim no matter what. Only force
Yeah.
plays you know he's not there. He shows right now for half a second on the top ward in River, Scuttle, or Pink ward. I want you to fucking send this QRE to do the most unbelievable send of your life. You know he's not here.
Right.
Oh my god, I have to get a play off, right? And this applies everywhere else. Your top side, you see Hecarim bot, fucking full. I don't know I forget who the top laner is. Doesn't matter. Just full send it, right?
Yep.
It's the same logic with the fighting. You have to identify the information first. Can I fight? When can I not fight? Okay, the way to identify is okay. Hecarim's way stronger than me. I cannot fight anywhere he is. Therefore, I am not forcing any play until I'm sure he's not there.
Hmm.
Uh, Once I'm sure Hecarim's not there, then I will fucking send it because we need gold somehow, right? So this is just you need to like gather information because this guy actually reads you like a book. He's just sitting in bot push because he sees his bot lane playing aggressively, so he knows, oh, Volibear probably wants to gank my bot lane because they're playing aggressively. He's sitting in bot push,
Yeah.
and okay, GG, the game just got lost on the fucking game is completely over now. They're gonna get full bot tower, mid got solo killed, and the game's already been over. It's not like you just lost the game here, but now it's
Yeah.
like book has been closed. So
Okay.
just have to wait for information. If anything here, you didn't look at the map. He's actually showed on the bot ward. Look, he's actually on
Yeah.
vision.
I think I just. Maybe I thought he backed, and maybe that's why it went in. To be honest, I don't remember,
Yeah.
but logically, that's like, oh yeah, he backed. So.
Yeah, and I think now the game's just over. I mean, we could keep watching if you want, but in my head, this game is it's 20 to
Uh,
5. It's so
y-
fucking doomed.
yeah. I mean, you can skip through it a bit more. It's just, I guess when you're this behind, I mean,
You
like
all you
what can you
do
do?
is you wait. You don't force plays. All you do, I mean, you do like either A, you look for picks, or B, you just wait for the enemy to mess up because like Kennen face checks with low HP
Yeah.
here. You just become a fucking bounty bot. You see a bounty, you just fucking run after it, and you just become someone trying to get picks on side. This is a perfect example. Ken's got half HP on side with a shutdown. Boom, got a pick. And now all you do, you're just gonna do this constantly.
Just look for picks,
Look for
and then
picks, look
maybe
for
someone
picks,
will turn
wait
up.
for enemies to mess up, overdive, look for picks, wait for them to overdive, mess up. That's it. That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just follow
because
bot.
ideally, if you're like this far behind and there's like no picks, and obviously I'm gonna try just like to farm my own camps, get what I can, and if there's nothing, then like
Yeah,
I
you just wait
just
for them.
what
They're
stand
gonna
around.
because enemy team they're really fed, right? So they're gonna play aggressively.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sit behind your teammates and wait for the Hecarim to ult in, dive in, over. See,
Hmm.
this is a good example. You have four teammates next to you. He's by himself. So there's where
Yeah.
number advantage becomes really, really important.
Hmm.
It's also really important to just be okay. Like you got to kill, boom, that's it. Let's leave. Like this is
Just leave.
boom, we got to kill.
Okay.
Now, if anything, you can't do your blue Grom because if you do it, he'll just kill you on them, right? So killing him just gave you 40 seconds of being able to clear your camps without worry.
Hmm.
'Cause normally, if you ever run a camp right now, Hecarim just can E in and you're fucking terrified he's gonna stop you from doing your camps. So anytime you get a pick right now, it's like, whew, nice. I have about 40 seconds of being able to farm without having a headache or a stress of getting
Okay.
invaded.
Okay. So
'Cause you just said yourself, like,
yeah.
oh, when you're this behind, do I just farm my camps and wait for picks? Yeah, answer is yes, but like if Hecarim's good, he doesn't let you farm your camps because like you.
Yeah.
But when you kill him and get a pick, nice. Now you get to farm your camps safely.
Sure. Okay.